Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Today we are gonna learn about mixtures and allegation, one of the most demanded topic in aptitude. So if you write any exam, you will at least find one question related to mixtures and allegations. Now let us start today's session with 100% concentration. So first we will understand what are the topics that we are gonna see in this app mixtures and allegations topic. One is problems, basics of mixtures, and next is replacement case, and next comes allegation approach. Now these we will understand how we will solve problems on mixtures, and then we will understand the case of replacement, and we will solve some problems related to that as well. And then we will understand what is allegation approach and why we are using allegation approach, and we will also solve from all the problems related to allegation approach as well. So these are the topics that we will cover in this session. So in order to understand this mixtures and allegations topic, you need to have one basic idea on one topic, and that is ratio and proportion. So ratio and proportions, it plays a vital role in understanding mixture. So at least you need to know the basics of ratio and proportions. So if you are not having any idea on ratio and proportion, you may find this topic a little bit difficult, but you can understand. So if you those who don't have idea on ratio and proportions, they can easily solve problems using allegation method. So allegation method is very useful method. So now let us go into the topic now. Here first, mixtures and allegations. So what do you mean by the word mixture? So what does mixture mean? Let us say I am having milk and water. So these are two. This one is when we are considering milk and we are considering as pure milk, and water we are considering as pure water. So when we combine this forms milk. When we are combining milk and water, then the resultant substance that we are forming, that is formed, is known as a mixture. So many of us, what we think is, so initially if I'm uh, taking milk and if I'm adding water, then the resultant that will be also milk. So many of us will think that way. Yes, the resultant proper that we are consuming is milk, but what are the but when you are talking about the substance itself, then that is consisting plus milk and water as well. So it is a mixture of milk and water. So that's why we will call it as a mixture. Now let us say I am having 80 liters of milk and I am having 50 liters of water. Then what is the quantity of my mixture? Simply we will add, then that will become 130 liters. So my mixture is 130 liters. But in that 130 liters, I am having 80 liters of pure milk and 50 liters of pure water. So this is what mixture means. I think you understood what a mixture is. Now let us say, I am having uh, milk is to water. I am having 65 liters of milk, and I am having uh, 25 liters of water. Then what is my ratio of milk to water? Then it is nothing but 65. Then that is 65 and 25 means let us take a common table. In 5 table 65 was 13 5 is 65 and 13 5. So this is the ratio of milk to water. Now initially, now let us try to solve. Now I am having milk is to water, and I am having 40 liters of milk and 10 liters of water. Then what is my ratio of milk is to water? So this is nothing but 4 is to 1. So this is the ratio of milk and water. So when you in ratio and proportions, we know that if I am writing anything in ratios, M is to W, milk is to water, then that is equal to M by W. So this is nothing but ratios. So that is what we are writing. We will write in M by W form. Then if you write this 40 by 10 in fraction, that will give me 4 by 1. So this 4 is my milk and this one part is my water. Now let us say I am having milk is to water. Milk is to water in the ratio. Sorry, I am having, uh, let us take 65 liters of milk and I am having 45 liters of water. And now I am adding 20 liters of water. In this mixture, I am additionally adding 20 liters of water. Then what does my mixture become? In my mixture, then I will have 65 liters of water and 45 liters plus 20. That is 65 liters of 65 liters of milk and 65 liters of water. So what is the ratio then? That is 1 is to 1. So I think you understood. So what is the observation from this is, when we are adding water, then there will be no change in the amount of milk in the mixture. So if you are adding water, then there will be only change in water only. Then there will be no change in milk. So that is the learning that we need to understand from this problem. Now let us understand another problem. Another I am having milk is to water in the ratio 5 is to 6. Then I am adding how much? Let us say 15 liters of plus 15 liters of water. Then my after adding 15 liters of water, my mixture, the ratios of my mixture is becoming 5 is to 9. So now what is my amount of milk? What is my amount of water in the mixture? And what is my total mixture? You need to find what is the quantity of milk, what is the quantity of water, and as well as what is the total quantity of the mixture initially. And we will try to form after adding After adding 15 liters of water, that is the mixture. We will understand. After adding 15 liters of water, what is the quantity of mixture? So that is what we will find. Now here, when you see this type of problems, then we what we have learned in this one we have learned that if we are adding water, then there must be no change in milk. Here we are adding water, but when we are observing milk, milk is remaining same. So here what is the change? The change is 3 ratio change we are having in water. So this 3 ratio is equal to 15 liter, right? So what is 1 ratio will become 5 liters. So 1 ratio is 5 liters. So what is my milk quantity? My milk is in 5 ratio. That will be 25 liters. And my water is 9 ratio. Then 9 fives are 45 liters. So what is my mixture? 5 plus 9, that is 13 ratio. You can 14 ratio. That will give me 70 liters. I am having in total 70 liters mixture. I am having 45 liters of water and 25 liters of milk. So what is the learning here? If we are given if we are adding water, then the ratios of milk must be all. The ratio of the milk will remain same. Then the change only will happen in the ratio of water. So this is one type of question, one type of concept in mixers and delegation. Now let us say I am having milk is to water. Start. Now I am having milk is to water in the ratio 2 is to 4. So no, 2 is to 4, we will write 2 is to 5. And I am having, I am adding how much? 20 liters of, so 1 second. I am having mixture in 5 is to 2 ratio. And I am adding 20 liters. Then my mixture is becoming 10 is to so let us say 4. No, not 4. So it will become say, let us say 6. Now we will understand here. So here we are adding 20 liters of water. What we have learned, we've learned that there must not be any change in the ratio of milk. So what we will do is we will make the milk ratio same. So how can we make the milk ratio? If I am multiplying by 2 here, then my milk ratio will become so. If you are multiplying by 2 here, then I should also multiply here. So this the new ratio will be 10 is to 4. So here I am having the difference is 2 ratio. My 2 ratio is 20 liters. So now after finding this one, there is no need for this one. So here 2 ratio is 20, 1 ratio is 10 liters. So what is my milk? Initial, you find initial quantity of water and also new milk and water. So what can you see here? For one ratio, you are getting 10 liters. So what is my initial milk ratio is 10 R. That is 10 into 10, that is 100 liters. And if I am having water, what is the water ratio? Initially it is 4. That is 4 into 10, that is 40 liters. And my new milk also is in 10 ratio. I am having 100 liters. And my new ratio of water is 6 ratio. 6 into 10, that gives me 60 liters. So that is what This is one type of learning. And now let us say I am having milk is to water in the ratio 6 is to 5. And after adding, I am adding, let us say 18 liters of water. Then my ratio is becoming 5 is to 6. So I need to find initial water, initial milk, and final water and final milk quantities I need to find. Now let us try to solve it. What I said, if I am adding water, then that means my milk ratios must be same. So in order to make milk ratio same, what I need to do, I need to multiply this one by 5 and this one by 6. Then I will have 30. Here if I am multiplying by 5, and here also I need to multiply by 5, and here I need to multiply by 6. So we will apply new ratios. So this one will be 30 ratio 25, and it will be 30 ratio 36. So here let us take to make our calculation easy, instead of uh, 18 we will take 22 liters here, or let us take 33 liters. So if you after finding new ratio, then there is no need of these ratios. Now every calculation is based upon this one. So here what is the ratio? Here we are having 11 ratio difference, that is equal to 33 liters. So my 1 ratio becomes 3 liters. So my 1 ratio 3 liters. So my what is my initial water ratio? That is 30 ratio, and my milk is 25. Sorry. I'm totally said. Water is 25 ratio, and my milk is 30 ratio. And here, and in my final, what is my water ratio? That is 36 ratio. In my milk is 30 ratio. Now we will find what is 1 ratio. 25 into 3. That gives me 75 liters, and my milk is 90 liters. And 36 threes are how much? 18 108 liters, and this is how much? 90 liters. So first this is the process when we are given uh, if you are given ratios in this form, then you need to find the equivalent ratios, and then we will need to solve the problems related to it. Now let us understand here another question. What is the topic that is left? One second. Now let us say uh, if I am told that is this happening? If I am told that milk is 20% of water, then find milk is to water ratio. And another question is, if milk is milk is milk is 20% of mixture, then find milk is to water ratio. So here is one type of question. Now let us say, so if I am having, let us say, milk, and water. So when I am saying milk is 20% of water, that means in 100 of water, my milk is 20. So then the ratio will become 1:5. Right. Similarly, if I am telling you, here I am giving milk and mixture ratio. So I am having mixture of 100, then my milk is 20. Then what will be my water? And water will be 100 minus 20, that is 80. So 20 is to 80 will be my mixture is to water ratio. That will be 1:4. So these are one type of another concept of mixtures. Now let us solve problems related to mixtures, and then we will understand replacement case. Now here I given 90 liters of mixture contains juice and water in the ratio 5:4 respectively. If 36 liters mixture is taken out, ratio is 5 to, if 36 liters mixture is taken out and same quantity of water is remaining added in remaining mixture, then find the ratio of initial quantity of water to quantity of water in resulting mixture. So read the question. Initial quantity of water to quantity of water in resulting mixture. Now what I am given is juice is to water I am having in the ratio 5:4, and the quantity is 90 liters. And this one, if 36 liter is mixture is taken out. So in this one, if I am taking 36 liters, so previously I have told, if you are taking or adding, if you are taking, then the ratio will also, if even after taking 36 liters, if you are taking 36 liters, then that means the resultant we will have 52 liters, right? Yes, 52 liters. So in mixture, the ratio will be same. The ratio of juice to water will remain same. There will be no change in the ratios taken out, and the same quantity of water. And I am adding 36 liters of water. Then find the ratio of initial quantity of water to quantity of water in resulting mixture. So now what they are asking, now I need to find the amount of change in water. Now let us say here I am having, let us find how much water and in this one I am how much water and juice I am having in the resultant mixture that I am having. So this 9 ratio, they mean 5 plus 4. So total mixture is 5 plus 4, that is 9 ratio I am having 52 liters, 36 liters. So it is not 52, it is 54 liters. So my 1 ratio will become 6 liters. So my juice is 5 ratio, that is 30 liters, and water is how much? 4 6 are 24 liters. So that is after after taking 36 liters of water, this is my juice is to water ratio. Now I need to find after adding 36 liters of milk, water. I am adding here 36 liters of water here. Then my new water, resultant water will be 24 plus 36. That will give me how much? Oh, 40, 60 liters. So resultant water is 60 liters. And what is the, here my 9 ratio is 90 liters. 1 ratio is 9 liters. So my water is 4 ratio. That gives me 4 nines are 36 liters. So what is the ratio? Why they are asking me to find? They are asking me to find the ratio of this one to this one. So that is 36 is to 60, which gives me 6 is to 10, which can further be equal to 3 is to 5. So this is the initial quantity ratio to quantity of water in resulting mixture. Now let us go into the next problem. Here we are having, you will read the question here, 100 liters of mixture contains milk and water in the ratio 7 is to 3 respectively. 10 liters of mixture is taken out and X liters of water is added into the remaining mixture. If the ratio of milk to water in the resultant mixture is 21 is to 11, then find the value of 3x. Here what I am given, milk is to water in the ratio of 7 is to 3, and this is 100 liters. Right. Now I am taking 10 liters of mixture. So I am taking minus 10 liters of mixture here. Then my ratio remains same, right? So the ratio remains 7 is to 3. Taken out, and X liters of water is added. So I am adding X liters of water. X liters of water I am adding. Now into the remaining mixture. If the ratio of milk to water in the resultant mixture is 21 is to 11. So here my resultant mixture that is formed is 21 is to 11. Then find the value of 3x. Now let us, if I am taking 10 liters from mixture, so that are total quantity here is remaining I am having is 90 liters. In those 90 liters, what I am having? So in the ratio of 7 is to 3. So what is this? So if I am adding water here, that means my milk ratios must be same, but here there is a different. So what I need to do, we need to convert them. I need to make them ratios of milk same. So what I will do is, in order to make this one 21, I will multiply by 3 on both sides. Then this will become 21 is to 9. So the difference between this is how much? Uh, X liters, right? Now we will find the value of X. How we will find? First we will find the ratios of this one, and we will find the ratios of this one. So let us say I am having the total here is 30 ratio, right? 21 plus that is 30 ratio, that is equal to 30 ratio is equal to 90 liters. So my 1 ratio is 3 liters. So here my milk will be same. So what I will calculate is I need to find the value of this one, right? So 9 ratio is 9 threes are 27 liters, and this 11 ratio is 33 liters. So this difference is my X liter. So 33 and 27 difference is 3x. So 3x is 6 into 3. That will give me 18 liters. So the value answer is 18 liters. Now Another problem here we are having 120 liters of mixture, 125 liters mixture of milk to water. Why does this happen every time? Milk to water in the ratio 7:3 respectively. Find how much water should be mixed in the mixture so that the milk becomes 50% of resulting mixture. So last concept that we have learned that we need to apply here. So here what I am having, milk is to water in the ratio 7:3, right? So this is 10 ratio. Total is 10 ratio. So 10 ratio is 120 liters. So here I have 120 liters. So my 1 ratio is how much? 12 liters. Now find how much water should be added so that the mixed, find how much water should be added, should be mixed in the mixture so that the quantity of milk becomes 50% of resulting mixture. So what they are saying is I need to add some amount of water so that this one and this one this water, if I am saying that milk is 50%, then my water must also be 50%, which means they must be in the ratio 1:1. Now let us find what is the quantity of this one. Let water milk is 7 ratio, that is 7 12s are how much? 84. I'm having 84 liters mixture. I need, and I'm having water in the ratio how much? 3R. That is how much? 3 wells are 36 liters. So if I am making this 36 water, I need to make 36 liters to 84 liters. Then my mixture will become 50-50%. So how much I need to add? I need to then I need to subtract 36 from 84. Then I will get 48 liters. So this is the answer. So we need to add 48 liters of water to make uh, mm, milk 50% in the mixture. Now here is another problem. Here I am having, there is some liters of mixture, some liters of mixture mixture of milk to water in the ratio 4:3 respectively. Now 49 liters of mixture is taken out and replaced by same amount of water, then ratio becomes 2:5. Find the initial quantity of mixture. Here we are given milk is to water in the ratio 4:3. So they did not give the quantity of mixture here. Now in from this mixture we are taking a 49 liters. So we are taking 49 liters mixture. Then the ratio of milk is to water will remain same, replaced by same amount, and then we are replacing it with same amount of water. Then that means I am replacing with 49 liters of water. Then my ratio is becoming 2:5. So in order, if you are adding water, then the ratio of milks must be same. So this must be, will sub multiply by 2. Then this will become 4:10. So now there is no use of this one. Now 4:10. So this, what is the difference here? 7 ratio. This 7 ratio is equal to 49 liters of water. So 1 ratio will become 7 liters. So now we will find what is the quantity we are having initially. So initially we are having quantity in the ratio 4:3, and that is 7 ratio we are having initially. Initially in this case I am telling. So this is totally different. So in this initially we are having 7 ratio. This one is mixture because 4 plus 3 ratio, that is 7. That gives me 7 into 7, that is 49 liters of mixture. So here my total mixture is 49 liters is my total quantity of mixture here. So what is this 49? This 49 is after taking 49 liters of mixture. So if I am adding 49 liters to this 49, then I will find the quantity of this mixture. So that is 49 plus 49. That will give you 98 liters. So that is the answer. The initial quantity of mixture is 98 liters. Next question here. We are having a vessel contains mixture of milk and water. The quantity of milk is 6 liters. The quantity of milk is 6 liters more than the water in the vessel. Then the ratio of milk to water in the vessel is 3 is to 2. And the ratio of milk to water in the vessel is 3 is to. If 50% of mixture is taken out from the vessel, then find the quantity of milk remaining in the final mixture. Now here what you have given, milk is to water they are giving me. And the ratio they are giving is 3 is to 2. So this difference they are saying it is this one ratio difference they are saying that 6 liters. So what is the actual meaning of quantity of milk is 6 liters more than water in the vessel? That means that the difference is 6 liters between milk and water. So my initial quantity. So here what then find the quantity of milk remaining in the final mixture. Now first I will find the amount of mixture here. So what is the amount of mixture? That is 5R. That is 6 5s are 30 liters. So I am having 30 liters of mixture. So in from this one they are taking 50%, which means minus 15 liters. And my milk is to water is the ratio will be remaining. The ratio is same. Then they are asking me to find the quantity of milk remaining. So here I am mixture is 15 liters. So milk is 3 parts of 5. So that is 3 by 5 into 15. That is 3. I am having 9 liters of milk remaining in the final mixture. So that is the answer. Now let us solve another question. Vessel A contains 150 liters mixture. Here we have 150 liters of mixture of milk and water in which water is 40%. So they are saying water is 40% in that mixture. So X liters mixture is taken out. X liters mixture is taken out. Quantity of water in X liters is 12 liters. So water in those 12 liters is in those X liters is 12 liters and poured into a vessel B which already contains X liters of water. Find the difference between quantity in liters of milk and water in resultant mixture of vessel B. Now we need to find the difference in quantities here. So what they are saying, let us say a vessel A contains 150 liters of mixture. So this is I am having 150 liters of mixture and milk is to water in the ratio and water is 40%. So what is 40% of if I am saying milk is to water and what is 40% mean? Then that means it is in the ratio 6 is to 4, right? So total 100%. If I am saying, let us understand here, milk, water, and mix. This is the concept that we have understood here. What we have said, water is 40% of, and water in which is 40% of the mixture. So here my mixture is 40 and my water is 40 water. Then my milk is 60. So the ratio between milk is 6 is to 4. I think you understood this one. Now here 10 ratio is 150 liters. 1 ratio is 15 liters. So here the ratio is 16 is to 4. Now from this I am taking X liters minus x liters and poured into vessel P, which already contains of x liters of water. Contains x liters water. So what they are telling is I am having x liters of water here. Or I am having vessel A contains 150 liters of mixture. Uh, so they are taking x liters of water. Then that means here I am having how much? Poured into vessel which already contains x liters water. Find the difference between quantity. So quantity of taking. Let us simplify here. Let us write here milk is to water using the ratio 6:4. Then I am taking minus x liters. Then my ratio will be same. But if I am adding how much? 12 liter. I am adding x liter. So here what this 4 ratio they are given as 12 liters, right? So here they are saying that this is 12 liters. So my one ratio is 3 liters. 3 liters. Then that means one ratio is 3 liters. So my initial quantity here is before adding x liters that will become 10 ratio, that is 30 liters. So this is 30 liters. So which means I am adding 30 liters of water here. So that will become how much? I am adding 230, that becomes 42 liters. So water is 42 liters. So this x liters is 30 liters water. And what is they are asking to find the difference between quantity of milk and water in resultant mixture. So they are asking to find the difference of these two. So here what is this 6R? That means 6R how much? 6R means 18 liters. 18 liters milk and 4 liter, and this will remain same, right? So we are adding 30 liters. So that is 18, 42 minus 18. How much we'll get? 4 and 2, 24. The difference is 24 liters. Now coming to the replacement case here. Let us say I am having 90 liters of pure milk and I am taking 10% of this and replacing with 10% of I am replacing with same amount of water of how much I am replacing this 10% with water. So what I will have is the resultant mixture that is formed is how much? Then the milk is to ratio. So here it will be in 8:1. By 8:1 ratio. Right. So when we are given this type of problems, then if you are asking to find the quantity here, then simply what you need to do is here we are taking 10%. What is 10%? That is 81. 81, 81 liters I will have milk and 9 liters of how much? So it's not So here I am having 9:1 in the ratio, not 8:1. It is 9:1 ratio. I am adding 1% ratio. Then the quantity will become how much? 10% means the remaining is how much? 90 into 81 by 90. So remaining milk quantity is 81 liters. So this one and this one will get cancelled. So this will be 81 liters. So that is how you will solve this type of problems. So here is the problem. A mixture is full of 90 liters milk. 18 liters milk is taken out. So 90 and 80 liters is taken out. That means I am remaining amount that I am having 90 minus 18 by 90. So the total mixture will be, now I will have a mixture, but I will have in that I will have 72 liters of milk, and this process is repeated 2 more times. Then that means another, and in this one I am having another 72. So here that will be 72 by 90 into 72 by 90 into 72 by 90. So this is the question. Then this one will get cancelled. 72 means how much? 8s are 10s are 8s are 10s are 4s are 5s are 2s are 5s are. So 72 into 16. Now let us calculate this one. 72 into 16 divided by how much? 525. That will give you 46.08. So this is the answer for the amount of milk left after third time. After replacing this third time, then it will 46.08. Now same question, same topic. Try to solve this one. Mixture is full of 180 liters of milk. 18 liters milk is taken out and replaced by water, and 15 liters mixture is taken out and replaced by water, and again 10 liters of mixture is taken out and replaced by water. The amount of milk left after third replacement. First, what is the amount that is present? And if I am taking 80 liters from 180, that will become 162 is the remaining amount of milk in 180 liters of mixture. And again in 180 liters, I am in 180 liters mixture, I am taking 15 liters, which means I am having 165, and 170 is by 180. So this 180 and 180 will get cancelled, and this 0 and this 0 will get cancelled. Now when we solve this one, you will get how much will you get? So just taking, so this ones are, there's 9s are, and 1s are, 20s are, and this will become 4, and 5 4s are 20, 3 15, 33. So you will get 33 into 17 divided by 4. It's calculate 33 into 17 divided by 4. That means the amount of milk left after third replacement is 140.25 liters. Now here is another question. A vessel contains some alcohol. 6 liters of alcohol is taken out of the vessel and replaced with same quantity of water. And this process is repeated one more time. Now the ratio of alcohol to water becomes 100:9. So what is the time having? So let us take the amount of alcohol is X liters. So 6 liters of alcohol is taken in X liters, that is 6, and total mixture will be by X only. And again they are taking another X minus 6 out of X. Then I am getting the ratio 100 by 69. Right. Now this X and this X will get cancelled. Then you will get, how much you will get? X square minus 6x is 12x plus 36. That is equal to 100 by 69. Now, well, let us solve this problem here. Then you will get so if you are doing in this process, then I think this is wrong. Now let us understand why. No, lost the question also. That means what we are telling here means here what is the ratio? 100 is to 69. 69. That means the total quantity is 169 liters. So from that 169 liters of alcohol, then I am taking minus 6 liters of alcohol and I am replacing with 6 liters water. And when I am taking, then I am taking minus 6 liters mixture here. Then you will get, then we are adding another. So this is the question that they have given here. Now we will find this one. So what is here? Here alcohol is to water ratio is 100 is to 69. Mixture is 169 ratio, right? So old is how much? Old alcohol is 169. My new alcohol is 100 liters. So what is the ratio here that is there? This will be if you find square root. So that means that has a here we are replacing 2 times. So we will find square root. So that will become 13 is to 10. 10. So here the difference that we are having is 6 liters. So one ratio will become 2 liters. So what is the amount of old alcohol they are asking? That is 13 into 2, that is 26 liters. So this is the right answer. Now we are coming to alligation method. Now let us try to understand alligation method. So alligation method is not only used for mixer and alligations, but you can use this in anywhere. So what is the alligation method is, if we are given comparison between two quantities, let us say we are given a sugar, a trader purchases sugar at 62 rupees per kg. So he bought one type of sugar for 62 kg, and he bought another one for 72 rupees kg. So what I need to do is, so first he brought this type of sugar. So no, and this type of, he is having two types of sugar. So uh, what people are doing is, because of this cost, they are not buying, and and taking and while saying this cost, they are saying that the sugar is of low quality, and they are not buying either of them. So what trader has done is, he wanted to combine this one, and he want to buy, and he want to sell it at the rate of 67 rupees per kg. So what is the ratio he need to mix so that he can sell that at 67 rupees? 67 rupees. So, and by selling at 67 rupees, let us say uh, we will not take a cost as here. Let us take an example of that concept we will understand after understanding the basic concept. Now let us say you want to, let us say he is taking 62 kgs and 72 kgs. He wanted to mix this and want to uh, combine them. He want to make 67 kgs. So the average value that he want to make is 60. So what is allocation method is, first I will write cheaper one on one side and costlier value on another side. So here my cheaper value is 62, my costlier value is 72. So what is the average value that I want to make? This one I want to make this into 67, right? So yeah, what is the amount that he, 72 minus 67, that is 5, and 67 minus 62, that is also 5. So if he makes in the ratio 1 is to 1, then he will get the cost of 67 rupees. So that is the allocation method here. Now let us to solve that one. There are trader purchased two varieties of rice A and B at the rate of 48 per kg and 60 per kg respectively. In what ratio he should mix two varieties? So the mixture cost becomes 52 kg. So now we will write cheaper value here. Cheaper value and costlier value. Cheaper value is 48, and costlier value is 42. So he should mix two varieties, so the mixture cost becomes 52. So here what is the ratio that he needs to meet? So costlier 60 minus, we will subtract 60 minus, and we will subtract average value from here. We will get costlier minus average, and here we will get average minus cheaper. So here, see here you will get 8, and 52 minus 8, 48, you will get 4. You need to mix in the ratio 8 is to 4. That means 2 is to 1. That's the answer. Now another question here. A trader purchases two varieties of sugar P and Q at a rate 42 kg and 80 kg. So there he is given cost price. In what ratio should he mix two varieties so that he can sell the mixture at, so he can sell the mixture at 78 rupees per kg, getting 30% profit. So when you observe this question carefully, here these two are cost price and this is selling price. You cannot write in the in this allegation method. You cannot directly write in this one. So what we will need is we will also convert this into cost price, and then make we will do the allegation method. Now what we are in profit and loss, what we have learned SP by CP, and here you are given 30% for, means here it is 1.3. So his selling price it is 78, right? If I am not wrong, one second. Here my selling price is 78. Then my cost price becomes, let me charge my laptop. So 78 by CP is equal to 1.3. So my cost price is equal to 78 divided by 1.3. How much will I get? 60. So I need to make the average value 60. So I am writing cheaper value here 42 and my costlier value here 80. So here I will find 80 minus 60 gives 20, and 60 minus 42 gives 18. So what is here? 20 is to 18 is the ratio. 20 is to 18 means uh, how much? 10 is to 9. So this is the ratio he should mix so that he can sell at 60, so that he can sell it for 78 rupees per kg at 30% profit. Now, in what ratio must a grocer mix two varieties of pulses costing 15 and 20 per kg respectively? So he has to get a mixture of 16.5. So you can write directly here 15, 20, and 16.5. This is 3.5, and 16.5 minus 15 is 1.5. That is 35 is to 15, which gives you 7 is to 3. Now, a 40 liters mixer contains 40-liter mixer contains 10% water, 10% water in it, and remaining milk. How many liters of water are to be added to the mixture so that it will become 20% water in it? So here water I am having mixture. So in 40 liters of mixture, so if I am in 40 liters of mixture, what he is saying? He is saying that he is adding So in 40 liters of mixture contains 10% of water. So what is the for how we need to find 40 liters of mixture contains 10% water, which means he is having 4 liters of water and remaining 36 liters of milk. How many liters of water are to be added so the mixture so that it would become 20% in water? So 20% water means how much? We need to find this using delegation method. So in mixture water is the amount of water 10%. So in my what is the water content in water, that is 100%. So I need to, by combining this I need to make 20%. So 100 minus 20, that is 80, and mixture is 20 minus 10, that is 1 is to 8, right? So 1 is to 8, you need to make you need to mix in 1 is to 8 ratio. So what I need to do is I need to make 40 liters of mixture, right? So in order to make 40 liters, so 20% water, right? What is it? So 20% water means how much? I need to multiply by 5 on both sides. Then that will be is to 40, right? That is the answer here. In what ratio must Ankit mix two varieties of sugar worth 20 per kg and 30 per kg, so by selling the mixture at 36 price in again. So same concept, SP by CP is equal to 1.2. Here SP is 36 by 1.2 is equal to CP. 36 divided by 1.2, that is 30. CP is 30. So cheaper value, costlier value. Sorry, here 32 and this is 32 and this is 10. 1 is to 5. We need to mix in the ratio 1 is to 5. So that's all for this mixture and allegations topic. We'll see you in next lecture. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Keep your preparation up.